This is Mason Weaver. Today I took my wife to Walmart. She went in the shop. I stayed in the car. And there was a couple that pulled up in front of me. A young lady and a young man. She got out the car, the driver's side, and went into the store in a huff. A few minutes later, she'd get out, and he goes to the store after her. The guy was a thug. Sagging pants, hats on backwards, attitude, walk around holding his pants up. And she was a nice, decent little girl, but she was with him, okay? When they came back out of Walmart, you can tell that she was angry with him for some reason. And you can tell that he believed that he could make his girlfriend not be mad. Gentlemen, you cannot make your girlfriend not be mad at you. Old mature men like myself know when your woman's mad at you, you gotta let her be mad at you for a minute. But he tried to hold her and kiss on her, and she finally broke away and got in the car, got in the backseat of the car. He got in the backseat with her, forcing himself on her, leaning on her, couldn't let her up, trying to tell her, talk to her. And the more he tried to talk to her, the more angry she got at him. And she finally started screaming. And I'm thinking the whole time, I'm watching this right in front of me. I'm thinking, what should I do? You know, it's easy if it's a stranger on a stranger, you walk up and somebody that's being kidnapped or being beaten, it's easy to know what you're going to do. But this is her man. She with this dude. So I watched for a while, then I called the police when she started screaming. But ladies, you can't expect good guys to rescue you when you pick the bad guys to be with. So I had to do that.
Join us in providing hope and healing for our patients. Give to Glennon at glennon.org.
When I say free markets, what do I mean?
This dude arrived with this chick. She walked out first. He went in the store behind her. He came up, different aisle. He grabbed her. I was having a little fight. And now she was in the back seat. He's basically on top of her in the back seat, forcing his will on her. He's thinking that affection is going to win his point. She's going to have to submit to him because that's the relationship that she has. He's a thug. I mean, he came out the car and his behind was showing, the cracker was behind was showing, his pants were so low. So she's going to give him what he wants, whatever it is. She's going to say, I'm sorry. She's going to say, I forgive you, whatever it is. Because obviously this has worked for him in the past. Door is open. The other guy couldn't even get out the car. She's not saying anything. She's talking. She's cussing. It's at Walmart. This is Monday, April 30th. Hang out with thugs, you get treated like you like to be with thugs. Okay, 3 minutes is all I'm gonna give this. She wants to leave. He won't let her. That's too bad. Now she's calling for help. Okay, I'm gonna stop this and call the police. All right. Festus cops. Took them 2 minutes. All right, they seem to have it under control now. Now, a little follow-up. Cops came, put them both in handcuffs because they were stealing in Walmart, and apparently they had accomplices in there also. And they took them both to jail and ended up towing away the car. My question is, what would you have done? Had I gotten out of my car and confronted this young man, he's a thug, he thinks he's tough, he is tough dude. I would have had no choice but to have my gun with me, because my gun would have been with me. So am I going to shoot your boyfriend because you are foolish enough to have a fool for a boyfriend? Not hardly. Let him beat you behind. I call it #1. By the way, when the cops came, they arrested the black dude. He was black. The girl was white. They arrested him and ordered him out the car. Let me see your hands and all that. But then 3 cops came to me and ran into my window and talked to me. And we talked for 3 or 4 minutes about what happened, what I'd seen. I showed them a video. At no time did any cop mention the obvious, that I had a loaded .40 caliber on my dashboard. They saw it, but they didn't mention it. Until I finally mentioned it. By the way, I have a license for that. Cops said, I'm not worried about that, and kept on talking to me. I thought cops didn't treat black men like that. I thought cops didn't treat black men with respect. Armed black men, they didn't care about the gun, because they knew they were in the presence of a good guy. So stop thinking the cops treat you differently than you treat yourself. That thug was a thug and a bully. And the cops had to beat down on him hard to keep it from coming back at them. That's the problem in America. We're not villains or victims. We're men. Act like a real man and you be treated like a real man. This is Mason. Take care.